Hey, today I'm talking about the new movie, Abigail. The basic premise is this group of mercenaries kidnap a little girl and take her to a mansion to wait for a ransom to be paid. But then some spooky stuff starts happening and shit hits the fan. Okay, so there is a lot I like about this movie. Melissa's a great lead. I always like when I see her in stuff. Dan Stevens, ridiculous and over the top, but I mean, it's fun. It's definitely fun. I'm a big fan of Catherine Newton, and she's her normal, delightful, charming self here. Her character has a fun relationship with Kevin Durant's character, and I was all about that. Honestly, if this movie was just those two, I would have had a good time. I was really surprised by William Catlett. Besides the little girl, he's the only one I didn't know going into this, and I think he did a really solid job. The little girl, Alicia, was solid. I think she really nailed what she needed to. Agnes Cloud, I didn't care for. His character was meant to be obnoxious, and he just was so unrelenting in his obnoxiousness. Besides him, there's two other things I didn't care for about this movie. One of them has to do with like how they filmed it, in particular around action, just because there were a lot of very tight close-up shots and lots of quick cuts. So like you really didn't have time to appreciate or get even to fully see what was happening. A great example of this is there's one scene in particular where two characters are dancing in sync and they're in two different rooms, and it was cutting back and forth between the two of them. And like that's a great idea. It was a cool visual, but it doesn't work because all of the shots are just so tight up. It doesn't feel like it's flowing between the two of them. We don't see the overlapping movement. Instead, it's just like random movement to the sound of the music that's playing. And like that kind of works, but it's not the vibe that we're going for. The other thing is the marketing. Now, normally I don't complain about the marketing or talk about it in my reviews because I'm trying to talk about the movie itself, not the stuff around the movie so much. But I have to here because even though I did my normal thing of avoiding advertisements as much as I could, I was inundated with them, and the ads spoil the movie. Now, I hated this because A, that reveal doesn't happen until halfway through the movie. So here I am sitting in the audience waiting for the characters to catch up to where I am in the story, and it's taking half of the runtime for them to get there. It makes it feel like everyone's dumb for not seeing it. So yeah, no, it was really frustrating. Maybe I'll like this movie more upon rewatch when I kind of am more removed from the ads. As is, I did still like it though. It's in the liked category, so it's middle of the road. Because again, there was a lot of like, the actors did a good job. I think the base story is really good. I think the emotion works well. It's really just the one character I didn't particularly care for, the action, and then the fact that the ads spoiled half of the movie. So yeah, I still think it's worth a watch. I think it's a good film. It just was frustrating at times, as I've now explained. And now for my ranking, I put this at number 17 in the liked category. And this is out of a total of 25 new movies so far this year.